What's up, everybody? We are back again with another somewhat of a vintage break. I mean, I hate kind of calling it vintage. I mean, it makes me feel really old and I don't know. Do we call? I mean, are we really calling '90s cards vintage now? God, it sucks. Oh man, I mean, I guess once a car goes into what is it, like 20 to 25 years past its uh, you know, first birth, I guess you can say, it becomes a classic. God damn it. I hate being old. All right, anyway, here we go. We got, man, this set sucks. I'm just going to tell you that right now. This is 1992 Fleer Ultra. Okay, oh, they actually have something there. Oh, the finest possible card quality. Yeah, okay, even though they stick together. I'll be lucky if most of them don't stick together. Gold foiled stamped, high gloss finish, ultra collectible subsets. I was looking through the the checklist. Yeah, not good. Let's see what else we got. Two special star player series, Reggie White and Chris Miller. Okay, I can understand Reggie White, but Chris fucking Miller? God damn. Yikes. Let's see. Yeah, foil stamp, nothing else major. Reggie White, cool. I'll deal with that one. Man, back in the days, baby. 36 packs. Usually 12 packs or 12 cards a pack. Man, those days were good. Now it's like, man, if you have a 36 card pack or box, man, you're probably paying a couple $1,000 just to get that alone. Just some notables here. There's nothing major really. Hopefully this checklist was Barry Sanders like $39, which is amazing to me because it's like his fourth year in the league, and it's only $39. Leroy Butler's $59 though. Christian Okoye $64. Mark Duper. Loves to do his lines, Duper. $57. Steve Bono. $63. I want to say it's because of pop count. I really do. Because then you look at the next quarterback who won a Super Bowl, Steve Young. $17. But somehow Steve Bono is worth a lot more. Yeah, pop counts are a thing. But here we go. Yeah, nice packs. This is when you did really start seeing like the difference in packs, you know, in terms of how, you know, they came about, just because of how card shops back in the day would just screw over their customers. You know, they would open the packs, reseal them, put all the junk back in them, and poor kids would come to the card shop, you know, all excited, ready to rip a couple packs. You know, I was one of them, unfortunately, sometimes. You know, rip a pack and it would just be all commons. And they would be in the back ripping packs, laughing their asses off at, you know, the poor kids who were saving up all their money from, you know, mowing lawns, doing chores around the house and stuff like that. And, you know, yeah, that's why these days I don't have much sympathy for, you know, card shops if they go down or not, just because of that factor. You know, I was there. A lot of us were there, and unfortunately, they're still trying to do that, which is amazing to me. You know, you would think this day and age of card shops, you know, especially they would be around my age, maybe even just a little bit older, that they're around those times where they got screwed over by other card shops. Oh yeah, see, you can hear them crackling. Hopefully they don't stick too much together, just in case I hit a card that's maybe just worthwhile, maybe for something of, you know, my childhood, I guess you can say. Let me just, yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay, Steve Atwater. Couldn't pull it. I don't know if this is Brad Baxter. Ooh, Neil Anderson, who took over for Walter Payton when he retired. still was a good, oh, Mario Bailey. This was one of them, but draft pick. Could not understand why. I think he's around like $50 too, a PSA 10. It's got to be a pop thing because he spent 3 years in the NFL and then he transferred right over to the CFL, Canadian Football League. Steve Berlin. Yeah, these are sticking together. You know how you feel them. One of the worst decisions ever. For whatever reason, they kept on to it too. Ray Chiller's one of the best tackles of all time, defensive tackles. And they kept on it with maybe like 3 or 4 years, man, where it still happens today, but it's a lot less. But it's just like, wow, man. I can't believe they tried to stick with that through all those years where Todd Boyles, huh? Checklist. I put that off to the side. Usually checklists cost a few minor dollars sometimes. But yeah, these are, man, if you didn't sleeve these almost right away and you just stuck them in a box, which I have a lot of, man, they stick together. And God, what card would I found a card which was unfortunate, was stuck together. I think it was 95 or 96. I think it was 95 because I stopped collecting around that time. Right before one of the best NBA draft picks ever came about. And that's when I stopped right before then. Ray Roberts. Okay. Man, and God, what was it? I think it was like a Warren Moon insert, and the insert cost somewhere around $150. And the fucking thing was just stuck. I mean, it was like super glue, man. And I tried to take it off slowly, and man, nope, ripped right off, man, and just ruined the card. Ruined the card in front of it too. Even the card in the front of it was worthless. Man, it was like so depressing, man. And it was like, yep. The geniuses of back in the day. I mean, the cards look great. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they look beautiful, right? But man, you know, it's like a girl who, they look beautiful right before you take them out to dinner and, at dinner and everything. And then all of a sudden you get home, they take off that makeup. You wake up the next morning, you're like, who the fuck are you? It's like, who the fuck are you? I don't remember you. I think some of us have had those moments once in a while where it's just like, I don't know who you are, where you came from, but get the fuck out of my house. But then, you realize it's your fucking girlfriend. You're like, holy shit. What happened to me? Will Ferrier. Oof. God, I love that commercial. It was an insurance commercial. Guy fucking wakes up. He's trying to get out of the house. All of a sudden, he sees all the pictures. And he's like, oh shit! One of the best commercials ever, man. He fucking realizes that he's married to the girl. Well overweight, probably a 2 out of 10. Oh man. Oh God. What a great commercial. Pepper Johnson. Oh fuck. Those are some days, man. Wilbur Marshall, a beast with the Bears back in the day. Louis Sharp. You see, I'm trying to squeeze onto him too, just in case if they're sticking together. And that one stuck together. Okay. God, what a fucking commercial, man. They do not make commercials like that anymore, man. Comedy is gone. If you made a commercial like that today, man, and they still air that, oh my God, the feminists would go fucking nuts. The people who are overweight and stuff like that would be going fucking nuts. I love my body. Well, yeah, but you love your body, but you may die real early in your life because of like heart problems and what. John Elway. There we go. There's a nice little hit. Hey, let's see if I can get this light here a little bit more here. maybe a little bit more of a shine. That's not too bad. Huh. Okay, well, that's going to have to do. But Johnny Elway. All right. Back to the Stickums. Richard Dent. Man, I didn't realize he was still playing at this time, huh? Thought maybe he retired almost by then. Leon Searcy. Oh, this is actually... Oh, this is a draft pick, yep. Part of the U. Whew. Those dudes were fucking nasty back in those days, man. Wearing the fatigues. I think he was part of that team. Ray Horton. We get drafted by, yeah, Pittsburgh Steelers. That would be perfect for him. I'm just going from back here because it's actually loose. Harry Newsome. Kevin Green. Great sack master. Haywood Jeffries. He would love today's league, man. Great wide receiver. Emmitt Smith. Oh, nice, what? Second, third year card. We'll give Emmett a little bit of a stand. Cha-cha-cha. Dennis Smith. We got something behind it. John Vaughn. And Lorenzo White. John Vaughn. Yep, Michigan. I thought that was him. Couldn't see the field a whole lot. Man, what a speedster, man. At that time, they had, what is it, Leroy Horde? I think he was one of the mains, and he was just a beast, man. He went New York Giants, I think Browns for a short stint. What a beast of a man. But, yeah, he was like a speedster. And, you know, Schembechler and even, God, couldn't really see it. They didn't, unfortunately, they didn't really like the speedsters, unfortunately. But then a man named, who the fuck? Tom Marinovich, man. If you haven't seen his documentary, man, the, was it 30 for 30? There's a documentary on him. It was, man, from when he was high school leading into the pros, man, the amount of stress this guy must have been under from family, friends, media, you name it, man. Ah. Anyway, Tyrone Wheatley is the God. I almost forgot his name. Tyrone Wheatley was the guy who kind of changed everything for Michigan, who just had the power and the speed. God, what a fucking beast. Yeah, he must have been traded right after this, around this time. Put him to the side. Draft pick, Matt Darby. Buffalo Bills. Clay Matthews. Father of Junior. Howard Ballard. Bruce Armstrong. Sean Jeez. Just kick the ball, dude. Just kick it. All right, man. Fred Edwards, Chris Burkett, Craig McGueen, Anthony Morgan. Draft pick, Charles Davenport. Wide receiver, Pittsburgh Steelers. Oklahoma State. God, did they have to take off the... Yeah, they must have, huh? They must have to take off the helmets and everything. Obviously, yeah, you couldn't see the U on there, so. Jim Rickert. Eugene Daniel. Sterling Sharp. When did he come in the league? Drafted in... Doesn't even say. I'm pulling it off to this. Rodney Peete, USC. I think, yeah, this was Bolin Schembechler's last Rose Bowl. He beat Rodney Peete. Great college quarterback. Again, one could not put it together, unfortunately. He was drafted late, 6th round, but, Yeah, couldn't put together. Him and, man, Andre Ware, that was another one. They could not get a quarterback to work. Brian Mitchell, man, what a return specialist. They could not get a quarterback to work in Detroit all the years. Even when they got, what, Scott Mitchell from the Dolphins. Man. Leslie Lazy. Man, he could... Scott Mitchell, man, it's like it looked like it like took everything he had in his body to throw a fucking a 10-yard pass, man. It looked like he could not throw a rope to save his life. William Perry, who was just normal in today's game. Yeah, was it 3? His weight was 361. It's normal in today's game. Keith, Penn State. A lot of punters already. Seeing punter after punter. Eric Kramer led them to the NFC Championship game. Got murdered by the Redskins. Decent, you know, but, you know, nothing of a franchise quarterback. Not even freaking close, you know. Charles Mann, there's another guy. Great pass rusher. Couldn't keep his nose away from the white stuff once in a while, though. Great pass rusher, though, man. Those Redskin teams, man. Beasts. Absolute monsters. Gene Atkins. Eddie Anderson. Yeah, they're sticking together real bad. Kevin Mack. Looks like we got some type of an insert right there coming up. Leon Seals. Vincent Brown. And what we got here? Yeah, one of the Chris Miller performance highlights. Ooh, baby. Woo! Baby. Woof. And it's off-center. Pretty sure it's not worth a damn thing, but we're gonna... Jesse Tuggle, what a great fucking linebacker, man. What a great linebacker. Tim McKee. Neil O'Donnell. I don't think that's his rookie. Rufus Porter. Rufus. From Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Will he rest in peace? May he rest in peace, my bad. John Taylor. Opposite the greatest of Jerry Rice. Hey. Kitty cats are going nuts. Oh, great. Keith Hamilton, New York Giants defensive end. Kent Hall. Perry Kemp. Ray Crockett. Ooh, baby. One of my boys. David Griggs. Joe Jacoby. Man. Fucking monster, man. Absolute fucking monster, man. Those Hogs, boy. Whew. They would ruin your fucking day, that's for sure. Go right to the Super Bowl and lift that trophy. Yeah, this would be like a year after. They won in 91. Man. That's what you gotta do to these cards, man. You gotta squish them back and forth and then pray if you got something decent, man, that they wouldn't be ruined. Tom Rathman. Whew. You drafted, what was that, 86? Or is it pick 86? I can't even tell. So, yes, the other thing with these cards, it's like you can't. John Elway. There's another hit. Oh. Okay. You just don't Don't know what their rookie card is or even their second year, because second years can be, give it away. He's already standing there, but we'll give him another one. You just don't know what there's, because some second year cards, obviously, you know, like Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, stuff like that. Those type of cards. Another star seat. We'll just put them right there. That's kind of like a repeat pack. Pretty much of the, yep, almost. Oh, yeah, there he is again. There's another Emmitt. Right on cue. All right, we'll take him. We will take him. And we will see what they are worth at the end of it, because I think, yeah, I mean, the Barry Sanders is only $39 on a PSA 10. I mean, it's been trying to use like multiple, I know like Card Fetcher is another good one to look at, but in terms of like card prices, Jerry Ball, look at that dude, man. Psh, this is a normal picture, man. He's almost taking up at least almost like 70% of the picture. Great nose tackle though, boy. He made Pro Bowl and All Pro, I think, 91. He only made the Pro Bowl about 3 or 4 times. Mark Clayton, a great wide receiver for the Dolphins that Dan Marino just absolutely loved. 70 receptions, and that's a lot. And back in those days, man. Right now, if he played in today's game, that he would be 100, 110 every year, every fucking year. The speed, this dude was, what a burner, man. You kind of almost wish, yep, Ernest Biner, man, hit a great, even though he only got 1,000 yards, another 300 yards receiving. Came back to life, man. It was almost like a rebirth for him in 91. He was one of the mains right behind that offensive line that helped them win the Super Bowl. Calvin Williams, Brett Maxey, Howie Long. As nice as he seems behind the desk, the guy's a fucking asshole on the fucking ampli. Absolute asshole on the grass. But, you know, he had to be, man. Back in those days, man, anything kind of went. There's not like today, man, where, I mean, there's people punching each other down in the hole. I mean, that's why you saw Eric Dickerson. He wore goggles, man, during his playing career, from college all the way through the pros. Because, you know, people would stick their fucking, they would just jam their fucking finger right in their fucking, right in their eyeball, man, just to try to get them out of the game and shit. They would try to do anything and everything back in those days, even in the 90s, man. Mike Zorich. Not the Zorich I'm thinking of. Lee Johnson. Too many punters, man. I'm saying way too many punters. Steve Walsh, part of the U. Mike Mooney, draft pick. Carlton Bailey, Chip Banks, Tony Bennett, another Jerry Ball, and another Mark Clayton. We're going to put them over there again. Because if Duper's worth something, Mark Clayton's got to be worth something. Again, this was a box that, man, I had just sitting away. Back in the day, I think I ripped it off. What was it worth? Back in the day, it was only worth, when I bought it, I ripped it off. It was like $17, even back in 92. But then again, that was, the draft class was really bad. Nothing really to write home about. God, I wonder if there's ever been a draft class where they didn't have at least one Hall of Famer. Pat Swilling, there's a nice little hit. Future Lion. I wonder if Dexter McNabb. I wonder if there is a draft class that didn't have at least one Hall of Famer. I guess that would be a pretty... Oh, there we go. Leroy Butler. Supposed to be worth $53 or something like that. I mean, it's got a nice glare and everything to these cards. It's got a nice shine, man. Cards are beautiful. But it's just like, man, the wax and the what they used to make the cards all... Oh, Loomis Brown is one of my boys. Great offensive tackle. Probably the best in Lions history, at least modern day. But yeah, whatever they used to make these cards is god-awful, man. To make them stick together like that. Cha-cha-cha, let's go. Marion Butts. Did he do anything? Nah, didn't really do much after the Super Bowl run. Against the 49ers. San Diego versus 49ers. Oh, there you go. Reggie White. That's a nice little hit. Still with the Eagles. May he rest in peace. Let's see what his 1991, 15 sacks, 100 tackles as the defensive lineman. 100 tackles. That's insane. Fumble recoveries, 3. Damn. Just look at those insane numbers, dude. Career totals, 110 sacks. He came in 86 was his rookie card. And I think he had, what, 1 or 2 more years with the USFL as well? Man, fucking beast, boy. Whew. You deserve one, boy. Absolutely deserve one. What a monster. Absolute monster. Eric Martin. Jeff Jager. Let's see, who is this? Corey Barlow. Cornerback. Man, Richard Dick Brown. Hey, Dick Brown. Hugh Millen. Brian Millard. Kevin Rose. William Thomas. Was that one of those? God, let me get that. Look at that piece of paper. Get this shit about, maybe it was the other set that I broke on this. The regular Fleer, this is Ultra. Throw him to the side. There's another John Vaughn. Lorenzo White, that was the end of the pack. We're going to see transformation of, okay, Ricky Sanders. There's another one of those burners, man, from the Redskins. I remember that motherfucker was fast. Next to probably Dale Green, man. He was probably one of the fastest in the league. Dale Green was his teammate cornerback. Ran, so many, they used to have that back in the day, man, where they would have players 100-yard dash, man. Him, Willie Galt, used to always run against each other. Mel Gray, great returner. Couldn't get on the field because of Barry Sanders. But, yeah, they used to have those kind of quarterbacks, all-star kind of challenges. I know they still kind of do them. But back in the day, man, I mean, those guys would legit compete during those Pro Bowl weekends, man. They would legit try to go after each other and stuff. It was different game, different outlook, man. I mean, the competitiveness is still there, obviously, through the players. But, I mean, when you come to that, I mean, it was just like people were, like, going at each other even during the Pro Bowls, man. You don't see that in today's game. Gary Anderson. Hello. Hey, Gary Anderson. Yeah, what's up, bro? What the fuck is going on? Robert Blackman. Jeez. What are the odds of that? Huh? Like, what are the odds of that happening in a fucking pack? Huh? Can anybody, can we figure out, is there a mathematician among us watching this? What are the odds of that happening? Back-to-back cards. Same name. I want to know. Come on, Matt Damon. Anybody out there? Get the equations and shit up on the board. Stephen Baker. Ernest Biner again. Okay, we coming, yeah. Rod Bernstein. Clyde Simmons. Kelvin Williams. Brett Maxey. Here we go again. Amp Lee. We're going to hold that to the side. Amp Lee, man. Yeah, he was I remember him at Florida State. Trey Wood. Oh, there we go. There's a award winner. Mark Rippon. Super Bowl MVP. That's actually a nice card, man. You can barely see it. I guess, obviously, it's in gold. You got to do it like this just to kind of see it. It's a nice little card, though. Player in, you know, he had his 15 minutes, and boy, did he use it. He used his 15 minutes, and man, he squeezed out every second of it and raised that Super Bowl trophy and MVP. And he will be forever etched in history. It's the way to do it. Mark Collins. Andre Collins. What? Come on, man. Here we go again. Get those calculators out. Somebody. James Joseph. Never trust anybody with two first names in their name. Never. And of course, what's his fucking middle name? Do they got a middle name in this bitch? Watch it be James Jonathan Joseph or some shit. Never trust him. Never trust him. You heard it here first. Edgar Bennett. Green Bay? Yep. Green Bay Pack. I believe he helped Brett Favre win a Super Bowl. Along with Desmond Howard. Obviously, Desmond Howard, Michigan boy, was the MVP of that Super Bowl. Thank you very much. That was his 15 minutes. Oh, man, I wish he played in today's game. Whew. He would have a fucking field day. They just misused him. Obviously, they used him correctly in terms of returning punts and kickoffs. But, man, in terms of getting him involved into the passing game, not too many bright minds back in those days. But in today's game, boy, man, he would have a field day. Whew. He would have fun. Andre Rison. I was a Michigan State boy, but, man, what a player he was too, huh? Anthony Munoz. Can we get a Barry Sanders in this lot of cards? Greg Lloyd. Eugene Robinson. Brent Jones. Tight end. Greg Lewis. Jim Sweeney. Steve McMichael. Man, he was still with the Bears at 92, huh? Man. Old man Michaels. God, he had to have been retired by maybe a year or two after this. Darnell Williams, the U. Jay Novacek. Man, is this... Again, you know, I would just love to know if year... Oh, this is year 8, huh? Okay, it says it right there. I'm a dumbass. Mike Merriweather? Man, 8 years. So he got drafted back in what? 84, huh? Okay. Because he was you know, obviously he was a huge figure in their Super Bowl championship runs, which 92 would be their first, right? And they won in 93. And then, what, 96 was their third one? Or is it... Am I wrong on that one? I could be wrong. Maybe someone, maybe a Cowboy fan could help me out there. I don't know if I'm right or not. Eric Allen. Todd Marinovich. Marcus Allen. I'm going to pull him to the side there. Sticking together. Nope. Damn. Nope, that's sticking together. I'm looking at his card. I'm almost saying like Bruce Smith. Okay, what are you looking for? We got a little Andre Rison again. Anthony Munoz at the twilight of his career. Looking for that Reggie White insert with love of Barry Sanders. Man. Okay. Keith Byers. One of the most vicious blocks you'll ever see in your life. Was it against was it against the Vikings or the Giants? I can't remember, man. One of the most vicious hits. Blindside too, man. Just whew. Back in the day, everybody would be jumping with joy, and Ronnie Lott is a fucking Raider. That's just, man. I don't know what you think about that. Ed Cunningham. It's almost like look away, you know? Daryl Talley. But back in the day, oh, there you go. There's a Reggie White insert. It looks pretty decent too, huh? Career highlight. 2 of 10. Let's see if these are anything worse. Imagine if it'd be, man, kind of nice, huh? Not too bad. There's a little dent right there, maybe. Yeah, it's a little dent right there. Unfortunately. That sucks. We'll put another one right next to him. Where am I at here? Can't remember if that was against the Giants or not. Back in the day, they would be praising the block. Today's game, he'd probably be suspended maybe for at least a game, huh? He'd be sent right off. Be a 15-yard penalty, and he'd probably be suspended for at least 1 game, I think, by the league for the blind side. Let's see. Jerry Rice? Nah. Damn it. Tim Harris. Oh man, not seeing too many stars like a Elway or a Marino or Tana, Steve Young, Barry Sanders. Man, Jerry Rice. I don't know if I said him already. Bob Whitfield, or Ken Norton. Fuck, these are sticking together. These are really bad. Wow. Son of Ken. Obviously, this is Jacksonville, Illinois, huh? 5th year. It's like microscopic, man, just to see it. Jackie Slater. Whew. What a tackle. Jackie Slater. Haven't heard that name in years. It's been a long, long time. John Alt. Alt F4. Derek Thomas. Let's leave him up. I think I might get together every year of his career. I think I see if I can find some inserts of back in the day too. Derek Thomas, definitely one of my. There's his rookie card right there from Pro Set. One of my favorite players growing up, man. What a great career, man. Great player. Just loved watching him play. Really enjoyed watching him play. Great player, man. So unfortunate. He'd probably be definitely, hopefully, coaching or something in today's game, dropping his knowledge and helping other young linebackers become the beast that he was. But, yeah, man. Great player, man. I think I'm going to put something together. I'm going to start putting something together with him. Maybe get a registry going with him. Johnny Johnson. Man, like, what goes through a parent's head. Your name is Johnson. Let's call him Johnny. Let's call him John. I swear to God, if his fucking middle name is Jonathan, fucking A, dude. Oh, I would hate my parents. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Keith Jackson. There you go. There's a nice little hit. Beast back in the day. Man, those fucking Eagles teams were stacked and they just could not put it together, man. Could not put it together. Willie Gault, speedster. What a terrible picture, huh? Dude is a fucking one of the fastest wide receivers, one of the fastest players in the league, and they got him fucking getting tackled on Tyrell Buckley. Another, God, man, I remember him playing against Michigan, man. What a fucking terror. He went, what did he get drafted? Top 10? I'm trying to look at this here. I can't fucking. I can't see when he got drafted. I can't see that shit, man. I'm getting fucking. I need a magnifying glass and shit. Okay, Willie Wilford, Maurice Hurst, Renee Thompson, Chris Miller or Chris Martin, Mike Pritchard, Harold Green. Get at least one berry. It's probably like one berry per box, one rice per box. I mean, you get 2 Elways though. I mean, damn. Even though at that time he lost, what, 2 Super Bowls? Yeah, he lost back-to-back in 86 and 87. Or was it back-to-back? I know he lost to the Giants and Redskins. Warren Moon. Vinny Testaverde. But yeah, I wonder what it is per box, what hits per box. I guess what's Barry's, what, 3rd year in the league? Already considered the best running back in the league at that time, too. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of repeats again. Looking for that Bruce Young. Chip Banks. So you probably get one of them, probably one Montana, one Rice. It's kind of shameful, huh? Oh man, God, they're getting worse and worse as I'm going along here. You can just hear the snap of that. Wow, Jesus Christ. Eugene Robinson, Brent Jones, Greg Lewis. Oh wow, yeah, they're getting bad. Really, really bad. Just don't let it be Barry or Montana or Rice. Really appreciate it. Darnell Williams. Jay Novacek again. Okay. Michael Stewart. Another Warren Moon. Put him right there. Another Vinny Testaverde. Barry. Oh God, I thought that was Barry for a second. William White. Then again, I guess if you look back at it, you know, $16, $17 for a box. God. In today's market, wow, it might not even buy you a pack of some stuff, man. I mean, it wouldn't even, I mean, it might buy you one card from 2020 Select, you know? Mark Jackson, great wide receiver for a few years. Jay Hildenberg, great offensive lineman for the Bears. Tommy Vardell, running back, man. He had like 15 minutes, got paid, and then he just fell off, man. Like, they were doing a Browns kind of documentary, and they're going through a bunch of players, and he was one of them. Man, is that fucking ruined? Or is that just part of the, that's just part of the, it's like dust or something, or some, Yeah, he had a couple good years, man, and then it just, whoop, just fell right off, man. Michael Young. God, I feel that, dude. I swear to God. If one of these are, and it ruins a card, it's like Barry Sanders, I'm going to be pissed. Of course, it's like, what am I going to be pissed at when they're not really not worth anything anyway? But just to add to my Barry collection would be nice. Bubba McDowell. Okay, almost down to the last stack of packs. It's fun doing these, fun talking about old players, reminiscing a little bit. Of course, during these days, a few times that the Lions were actually really good. Herman Moore, Brett Perryman, Eric Metcalf. How many years? 4th year in the league. Great returner. Great. I mean, today's game, man, he would have fun. Unfortunately, he was just basically a returner almost, and they hardly used him. They could have used him as like a wide receiver a lot. Just a great player that was misused because of unfortunate Chris Mims. Because of how the game was played. Cornelius Bennett, all right. 6th year. Of how the game was played, man. Like, there's so much Benny Blades, man. Whew. He'll hit you in the next year, man. What a player. So much talent wasted back in these days. 2nd year, Brian Cox. Jared Bunch, there he is. Michigan boy. That's who John Vaughn had to sit behind, and played well, too, for the Giants. Gary Clark. Another great wide receiver. But so much talent wasted because of how the game was played back then that you really wish you could get some of those players to be cloned and play in today's game just to see what they would actually do, you know? Of course, I guess that's what Madden... Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, I guess that's what Madden football is for, huh? Madden Ultimate Team. And Bill Brooks, another Leroy Butler. No way, no how I would ever do this ever in lifetime, but somehow, in some way, PSA 10s in this are... What year is this of him? This is 3rd year, too, and for some reason, it's like $63. Nick Bell. Bo Jackson hurt? Yeah, Bo Jackson had to... Yeah, he was hurt by this time. I think out of the league, unfortunately. So no more Bo Jackson cards, I think, in 92 for sure. I would have to look it up, but I think, yeah, probably 91 was when he had to get that hip replacement, unfortunately. Again, that was another player due to injury. I think I mentioned him in my last video, too, talking about him a little bit. Okay. Come on now. Get the super glue off these. Another Dick Brown. Damon Johnson. Hugh Mullen. Kevin Roos. William Thomas. James Francis. Now this one feels weird. It feels like it doesn't have any of this. It feels like a regular card. Like they forgot to put the wax on it. Huh. Error card. Someone would actually do that. And there's an error card. This is an error card. And they would actually try to put that bitch on fucking eBay. Brian Blades, brother of Benny Blades. Oh, there's a... Oh, fuck. I swear to God, I thought this was Joe Montana. And for whatever reason, this fucking card is worth something. I don't know why, but... At glance, dude, I thought that was fucking Montana. Holy shit, am I stupid. Tyrone Braxton. Mike Brim. Trace Armstrong. Good player in his day. Not great, but just good. Had a good career for the Bears. Alrighty. Last packs. No Berry, no Montana, no Rice. What's going on here? Darnell Wilford. Draft pick. Scott Lockwood. Running back. New England Patriots. USC? Or would that be Arizona State? Yep, USC. Kent Hall. Jeff Hurd, Perry Kemp, Ray Crockett. For whatever inserts, man, there's not much of inserts, man. Jesus. Come on, give me one berry, huh? Can we get a berry? Can we get a berry? Damn. Gary Anderson, not the kicker, the running back. Yeah, here it is again. Fucking deja vu. Again, what are the fucking odds? Somebody tell me out there. Somebody help me out. Twice in one box. What's going on? Fucking Illuminati. Of course, not the ones that died in Doctor Strange 2. They got fucked up. Damn. Fucking Deadbolt or whatever his fucking name. Oh God, the guy who's the sound. I'm not gonna sleeve him up this time. Oh my God, he's fucking stupid enough to yell inside of his fucking mouth, kills himself. Suicide. So technically, the Scarlet Witch did not actually kill him. She just covered up his mouth. He killed himself. Suicide. The only one that she didn't actually kill. Howie Long, Amply, Stephon Briggs. You got something sticky over here. Come on, man. Come on, man. We didn't get out of a fucking porn house here. God damn it. Robert Young. I'm looking for Steve Young, though. And we got another insert. Oh, Chris Miller. God, fucking sucks, huh? 10 of 10. They're probably not worth shit anyway. Okay, here we go. Man. Vince Workman. Imagine having that name and you're like one of the laziest bums on the planet. Oh, here we go again. Third time. Was that back-to-back packs too? Third time in the break? I'm gonna have nightmares of this fucking guy. I'm gonna have fucking Imagine if this fucking dude right here was named Gary Anderson too. Fuck. No Barry. No, come on, man. You'll give me 3 Gary Andersons. Illuminati confirmed. But you won't give me a Barry? You won't give me a Montana? Steve Young? Jerry Rice? The real players? Vaughn Johnson. Ethan Horton. Yeah, fucking Tim Brown. Where he at? Randy Hillard. Pat Terrell. John A. Williams. Kevin Porter. Mike Tomczak. Committed career suicide from going from the Bears to the Packers. A lot of them did that, though. A lot of them did that. Which is funny to see. Mark Carrier. I was thinking Mark Carrier, the safety. Barry Foster. He was a good running back in the day. Him and Jerome Bennis. Oh, hey, there's Steve Young. Hey, cool, dude. Not the Steve one I want. Steve Young I wanted, though. Come on, man. Help me out here. Help me out here. Man, just to kind of break that up, man. Aaron Pierce. Larry Brown, there's there's another 15 minutes of fame. Great Super Bowl. Didn't do much after that, man. Got Super Bowl MVP. Got paid. I think by by the Raiders, right? Then he ended up back with and retired with the Cowboys. Had one day of glory. I mean, that's all you need sometimes, man. That one day to show up and get paid, man. Delfino Dishman. Rod Woodson. There's a nice little hit there. 6th year, Rod Woodson. Mecklenburg. Oh, man, he's got to be 10th year. Brett Perriman, one of the boys. Him and Herman Moore. Great wide receiver duo. 52 receptions. Only 1 TD that year, huh? Wow. 5 years in the league, 5 touchdowns. Wow, they're really touchdown master, man. God, that's hard. Wow. Holy shit. 5 years, average 1 TD a year. Holy shit. Henry Rollins. I was thinking Henry Rollins. What are we looking at, huh? Last pack mojo for Barry or Jerry or Joe. God damn. Washington. Oops, sticking together. I'm almost afraid like it got stuck together and it's just like sitting there in a pile somewhere. Like Terrell Buckley. We have plenty of him, though. Michael Jackson, where are you? Come on, man. Where's my moonwalk? Maurice Hurst. Man, dude. It's been an absolute challenge to get through this, man. Harold Green. Where's Icky Woods at? Do the Icky Shuffle. And we are coming down to the last pack. If you saw the Donruss pack opening. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. All right, it's all right, it's all right. Almost man down. Almost man down. I'm just trying to be organized here, and I almost fucked myself. Yeah, the very last, second to last pack, I hit the junior. Jesus. Can we hit the Barry? That's the only one I really care about, to be honest with you. And this whole thing. Can we hit a Barry in the last pack? Chris Singleton. Damn. That's like a thicker cardstock, too. Chris Duncan. Another checklist. Boyles. Can we get a kind Boyles? Brad Edwards. Chris Burkett. Gune. Anthony Morgan. Where do you come from? Tennessee. Charles Davenport. Wide receiver for the Steelers. Jim Rickert. And we do not get a fucking Barry Sanders in the... Nope. But we get a double Rodney fucking Pete. Mike Keene, I think the greatest part of this entire break was getting Gary Anderson back-to-back 3 times in this entire box. I think that's a lesson learned. To watch out for Gary Anderson, because he might be coming for your ass.